Phantom Fun World is a brand new 2023 horror film that was recently released. I think it was like a few days ago. It's really, really recent. And this is about a girl who is having to take care of her teenage brother after her mom is in having relapses or something. And so she takes a job at a place very begrudgingly called Phantom Fun World. And while she's there, there is murders happening from the Phantom. So it's a slasher movie. It's a very cheap, very poorly constructed, insanely generic in every imaginable way, story-wise, character-wise. Like, it is just as tropey and generic as possible, with pretty lame production value, pretty lame performances, even though I don't think the actors in this are bad. I actually think they're fine. I just think that when you have nothing to work with, there's not much somebody can do. You can only do so much with so little, right? So this is not a good one. There is like a kill that I was like, oh, that looks pretty cool. It involved a jaw, and I was like, oh, that was cool. Like, if I could have got more of that, right? They tease some nudity, but it never happens. So you're really just kind of left with that one kill. You got the guy who looks a lot like Kyle Gallner. How do you say? Whatever. He looks a lot like him, but he's not. He's actually the dude from Blair Witch, the 2016 Adam Wingard film. He plays a security guard in this and potential love interest for our main character, and all of that stuff is just very generic, very cheesy, very freaking like by the numbers. So yeah, this was just a real boring watch for me, unfortunately. I don't really have much to say about this one. I found most of it to just kind of be as run-of-the-mill as humanly possible. I know people like to make a slasher and they're like, oh, I'm hearkening back to the OG films and I'm following the tropes because, you know, that's what I love about them and we were just having a good time and all this. Okay, that's great. I mean, congrats, you made a movie and you did more than I did, but it's just not one I personally preferred or enjoyed. I would have, if you had taken a little bit more time to try to get creative with the story, if you had upped the body count and showed it. I know that's, expensive, so this is a low budget production. You can only do so much. The location was okay. Like, they obviously had access to an arcade of some sort, like a Chuck E. Cheese, maybe that went out of business or something. I don't know, but they did film it at that. Why there's no patronage in this entire joint, not one single time. I guess the place is dead, but I've never seen less of an attempt of like trying to make it look like an actual business than this. Like, they didn't have any friends to just come in and fill the place up a little bit. Like, there's no one there ever. It's just the people who work there and literally no one else. So really odd choice there. But yeah, that's it. I obviously am not recommending it. I did not enjoy myself, and it's a low budget film, so I don't like bashing on these films. I don't like bashing on any films, but especially the lower budget ones, and the lower the budget, the less I enjoy talking bad about it, because I know the limitations, and I know that typically in videos like this, the cast and crew watch these, and then I feel like an asshole, but I can only give my honest opinion. So that's that. Not a recommendation from me, but you can always check it out for yourself to see if it's something you'll enjoy. But let me know. Bye.